Did you just call me John?
Yeah, Roger Sean. Oh, I know your name. A lot of expectations. Was there any, I don't know, not undue pressure on your team to come out and live up to that, or was this just business as usual and you kind of hammered a good team?
No, I just think that, yes, they are a good team and well coached, got good players. Like Josh, I heard Josh, his comments in the hallway there. It's just about winning one game, and that's what it was. We came together in the second half, played good complementary football, starting with the opening kickoff of the second half, and still some things we have to work on in terms of taking care of the football.
Sean, y'all were so candid that you wanted more out of the pass rush. I know it's a one-game sample size, but just what did you make of this D-line tonight, the 7 sacks, and all guys contributing?
Yeah, and I felt the D-line. I mean, you could feel them make an impact, factor into the game. When you can do that, it helps you in the back end as well. So I thought, again, within the defense, the rush was helping the coverage, and the coverage was helping the rush, and it timed up well. And we got those Buffalo fans in that stadium behind us a little bit. That helped too. When we can, I love watching our D-line, get the crowd into the game, and especially when we're on the road like that. So appreciate Bills Mafia showing up and showing out like they did.
Good to see it from the younger guys too. Sorry. How important was that to see that early this season?
Yeah, I think AJ had 1 or 2 sacks, right? Boogie made some good contributions in there, so I don't have all the numbers in front of me in terms of who got what, but Vaughn made an impact early in the game, and so it was, again, good team defense and good complementary football.
You mentioned Vaughn a little bit, his impact right there, and I mean, he made the splash plays that you guys brought him in here to make. Just kind of watching it firsthand there, what were your thoughts on his debut?
Yeah, I loved it. Got to be able to get there with 4, and we were able to do that tonight. So I thought it was a great first game for those guys, and we'll go back and watch the film, of course. But I thought they did a great job in the run game, and then to be able to score points and get after the quarterback like we did down the stretch, in particular in the second half, I thought was effective for us.
Veteran running back fumbles the ball versus a rookie running back on his first NFL carry. Do you have to handle that as a head coach maybe a little bit differently to make sure that you don't risk losing him, quote unquote?
Yeah, it's funny. We had just talked about it on the headset. Hey, clock over yards at that point, and we're talking about in the 4-minute situation there. So, yeah, I mean, those are learning opportunities for both players and ones that can't happen going forward, and those players understand that.
You have, there's different ways you can put a team away, step on their throat, whatever you want to talk or characterize it as, but plays you get from Diggs and Davis late to kind of put the thing away that way. I mean, just
I thought it was a great call by Dorsey. And let's not forget what the offensive line was able to do, giving Josh time to get it to those guys. And I think Diggs was a little bit more of a scramble maybe, if I remember. And Josh stepped up in the pocket, I think, on Gabe's. So good play call, good execution. And again, working together with the front, and that's a good front. Their defensive line with Donald and Floyd and everything. So I thought our offensive line did a great job, and in particular in the second half again with the run game as well. So my hat goes off to those guys.
I asked Josh if he was ticked off going into halftime because of the 3 turnovers. He said he was actually happy because it could have been worse the way you played in the first. How did you feel at halftime?
Yeah, I mean. Similar. I think we had left some opportunities, out there. They hadn't really stopped us offensively, and that was some of the talk that was going on in the locker room. We had stopped ourselves, so we just needed to get that cleaned up and come out. I thought again that was a really good start to the second half, starting off with our kickoff team. I mean, I don't take that for granted. Those guys, they love playing, they love flying around, using their hands and getting to the ball. I think they had the ball at the 11-yard line maybe, starting off. Then we went 3 and out. I think it was 3 and out, and get the ball at the minus 45, 43-yard line. I mean, all that sequence was, it may not be talked about in the newspaper, but was a huge sequence for us.
How pleased were you with the patience of the offense early when they were making sure to shut off any opportunity at big plays? You kind of had to take the stuff in front of you.
Yeah, you want to be able to do that. We knew coming in we had to be efficient offensively. In part, at least a little bit, because of what Aaron does, and how quickly he can get to your quarterback. So if you hold the ball too long back there, he's gonna show up, or somebody else is gonna show up. 54. So I just thought we did a good job taking what they gave us. Josh was very patient, and the receivers are running crisp routes. So we're going to do that and take what they give us there.
How do you feel about his first game?
I'm sorry?
How do you feel about Ken Dorsey's first game as OC?
Yeah, I thought he really did some good things. Like all of us, we'll all go back and evaluate ourselves. What can we do to adjust going into week 2? Individually, what can we do on our sides of the ball to adjust and improve? And I think, like you guys heard them say, taking that growth mindset approach is important.
What went into the decision to start Christian over Kyer?
Again, it's just body of work to this point. We're very confident in both players. We'll just see how it goes, see how they grade it out on the film, and we have confidence in both players, and I think both players will continue to work at it.
And I know Ed went back into the game, but is all good there?
We'll see. Yeah, I haven't really talked to Nate yet, so I'll know a little bit more probably tomorrow. We'll see.
Sean, to go 9 of 10 in third down efficiency, just what do you feel like that says about where your offense is already?
Let's not jump ahead of ourselves here. I mean, I thought, again, Coach Dorsey called a really good game, and the execution is the big thing, right? To execute the way we did. We go back to the drawing board when we get home and try and make some adjustments where we need to. But it's great to be able to convert 9 third downs. But there's some things we can clean up in there too. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sean.